This is BNN, the Bloviation Nation Network.
It's time for America's teens to slick down your pompadour and rock your Bobbie Sox on American Dullards Club Dance Party. And here's the host with the most, America's oldest known millennial, Pat Sparks.
Hey kids, everyone knows you can trust me because I'm kind of like your own age. We've got some great dance music coming your way from the Swingin' Queens, the Heartbreakers, and Lardo Piano. But first, this word about a brand new product from our friends at Pepsodent. And here's Don to tell you all about it.
Girls, if you're going out on a date and your teeth are looking a little dingy, you'll want the confidence that only this new thing called a white strip can give you. Watch this.
Oh, hi, Jen. I'm taking the tissue test. Looking pretty good, huh?
Ashley, that's a yellow napkin you've got there.
Oh, I thought it was too good to be true.
Hey, maybe you should think about brushing once in a while.
Hey, Mary Lou, what's cooking with you? Your teeth look brighter than new.
My teeth aren't new, but my white strips are. New Pepsodent in the flavor seal jar.
New package, new flavor. New formula, too, means brighter smiles for me and you. You'll wonder where the yellow went when you use white strips from Pepsodent. There's more chemicals that you'll take in, like saccharin and glycerin. Pyrophosphate from way down south. I'm surprised this stuff won't burn out your mouth. You'll wonder where the yellow went when you use white strips from Pepsodent. Pepsodent.
And fresh breath, too. Back to you, Pat.
Thanks, Don. I use them. You should use them, too. Coffee and cigarettes all day and still pearly white. All right, we've got some dancing to do. Here are the Swingin' Queens with He's a Dirtbag.
He gets off his motorcycle and combs his hair and just pretends that I'm not there. He's a dirtbag, a low-down dirtbag. He won't be messing around on my back door. Then my daddy said we'd gone too far, so he ran him over with his car. Dirtbag won't be coming round no more. He was a dirtbag, now he needs a toe tag. Ooh. He was really dirty, the outcome isn't pretty.
That one is moving up to number 13 on the ADC Dance Party Hit Parade. Well, that's all the time we have. But girls, don't forget the white strips and also dry shampoo, some stuff for your face, and anything else that might play to your insecurities. We'll see you next time on American Dullards Club Dance Party. So long! It's time for the Dullards Club show, or meeting, or whatever this is. Welcome to this meeting of the Dullards Club for men and women, too. The hard part is done.
Now we got to fill some time.
I know. What's on your mind, Don?
Did you have a toy growing up or something that you had? We talked about remember whens, but I specifically remember vividly a toy that we got that was, I think, ahead of its time. And I think if some company decided to produce it now, they could sell it. At the time it was available only at a certain place, and it was $14.95. And for the heck of it, I looked it up on eBay. They are listing for $4.95, $500, $3.95, not even guaranteed it still works. It was called Shutdown with an exclamation point. It was available only at a Plymouth Dealer vehicle, Plymouth cars, And it was a drag race. You got the Roadrunner and a GTX. You got 12 feet of track, a control board with 2 stick shifts, Christmas tree lights between them.
This is like a real drag race.
Right. You plugged it in, you hit go, and the Christmas tree lights would go yellow, 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 green, at which point you had to shift the cars, first, second, third, fourth. But the trick was the track was built in such a way that you could only go so far in first gear. Then you had to shift in second or your car would stop. So each 1.5 feet or 2 feet of track was akin to that particular gear on the shift lever. And you would run the 12-foot drag strip. And then you had reverse to bring the car back to the starting line. It was fascinating, and we had one because we had a couple of Plymouth vehicles in our lives. But we had one, and when we cleaned out Dad's old house, I found that box. And in fact, I think nothing worked anymore. There's rust on there. Pieces were there, but I plugged it in and the transformer didn't work or whatever.
So you're a rich man now is what you're saying.
No. I had this. I sold it. I think it got like $40 or $50 for it, as is, knowing it doesn't work. The cardboard box is probably in ratty shape, but it's something now that we had such fun doing that. Now I had 3 brothers, so we would fight about who got the race on it.
Yeah.
But the fact that it did what it wasn't just a simple thing that went around the track and then you got bored and that was it. It was an event almost, and it really tested your skills. And again, I'm sure that engineering-wise now, some company or engineer could easily do that kind of thing. But my big question is, God damn it, why not? Why don't you do it? I'd buy one. There's probably a lot of people our age who would spend $100 for one.
My, I think, equivalent to that is I had a helicopter, ran on batteries. What it was there was a pedestal, and then there was a long pole. The pedestal was the fulcrum for the pole.
Okay.
It would stick way out in one direction, and just a little bit of it would stick in the other direction, but that's where the batteries were. So that was the counterweight.
The counterweight. The ballast.
You could make the helicopter go up and down and frontwards and backwards and fly around basically in a circle. Or
not, depending upon how good you are with the controls.
Or how long the batteries lasted. I did have the slot car race, but nothing of any note. Simply 2 cars that would go along the track. Yeah, and the figure 8 track, the chicane or whatever that was called.
Right, and ideally, you would every once in a while you'd test and see if you could make it go off the track if you took a curve too fast. Accelerate through that thing.
I could always do that.
You're my age, so back in the day, slot car racing was a big deal.
Yes.
There were places you could go, and people brought their own cars, and you raced big time. But they were like big rooms, not your 6-foot track or 8-foot track. They were like 30 and 40-foot tracks with 8 lanes that you would compete against other people.
And I'm surprised that you don't see more of those now.
Right.
Because
I am too.
It is something that you would think there would be a group of folks and that would be their passion, would be slot car racing.
Yeah, I am a little surprised that it doesn't exist.
Hey,
yeah, I know.
We're the time we're coming to.
I wasted so much time with the shutdown. That's a clear point you got to be careful about. Shutdown. As a result, we need to take a break, I'm sure.
I think we do. We should take a break, and while we're gone, you and I can think about ways to re-engineer 50s, 60s, and 70s jokes with acceptable pronouns.
Wrap it up.
And we're back just in time to circle the drain. Don, question for you.
Yes, sir.
Which came first?
Chicken.
Raleigh coupons or S&H green stamps?
Ooh, I'll bet Raleigh coupons because cigarettes seem like they've been around for a long time.
I know,
right?
But
Or what about Gold Bond stamps? Let's not forget Gold Bond.
I thought of that, and I knew there was another one, and for some reason it slipped my mind, but Gold Bond, exactly. And what were Gold Bond stamps anyway? Were they competing groceries? No, I thought that was S&H was different. They were green stamps.
Yes. That's right, man. You used to get S&H green stamps with everything. We had those little books at us. Stick them
Well,
through
that's
there.
the thing. You had to lick them.
Oh,
and-
God.
and tape them to a page, and you had to have pages and pages of these green stamps, and then you
to
would
win a
give
comic
you
book or something. It was like the ads for grit, selling flower seeds. We all did that too. Hey, I saw a thing about Propecia apparently is getting, with a newer generation, is becoming popular once again. That finasteride, I guess is how you pronounce it. It's a treatment for hair loss, but it was originally for treating enlargement of the prostate gland. But apparently a new generation is waking up with their libido and other things just not working the way they used to. And they're making that judgment. Do I want hair or do I want something else?
There's a lot of that going on among people that we would consider too young to have to worry about that.
Right. You made a comment, people should learn to be content with how they look and what they are right now. And it just triggered the thing I saw on the news this morning that Weight Watchers has filed for bankruptcy.
Weight Watchers was really about a lifestyle change and, counting. And now you can do all that just by taking a pill or getting an injection.
The final shot I wanted to make, I was perusing Facebook Marketplace ads. If you're looking for a certain thing, that's one thing. You can find it, you can search for it, you see it. But along with that, in their feed, if you will, you get a lot of random stuff. And it amazes me to see, and I'll give you 3 specifics that I saw just this morning. A very vague picture of, I don't know what it was, but whatever it was only $30 and it was used once. That was the headline of the ad. $30 used once. Another one, all it said was $10, good.
Sounds like
Don't
a
know
good
what it
deal to
was.
me.
It looked like a piece of metal. I don't know what it was. Another one that was $200, never used, brand new.
Which was it? Was it banned or used?
It was brand
new.
new as opposed to brand new. I don't know what it was. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got, buddy.
All right. Well, this meeting of the Dullards Club for Men and Women too is hereby adjourned. And without a gavel, I don't know if it's
Yes, I was
official.
just about to say that.
But I also want to remind you that we will occasionally have some contests that will pique your curiosity and give you the opportunity to earn some valuable, that's
Merchandise.
But some merchandise. You might win something, and we would like to hear from you. So anytime you've got any kind of a comment, and that's about what it takes to win something on this program, by the way. If you've got a
We
comment,
don't ask for much.
no, not at all. And if you have something that you'd like us to be talking about that is much more scintillating than what you're hearing on this side of the
That
microphone,
we're not just spinning our wheels, as it were.
absolutely, then we'll do that. But in any case, have a great week, and we'll see you soon. And as I was personally admonished for not saying this last week, please stay dull.
There you go.